She said kinda love affair.
Is love in the air, or is your relationship on the verge of destruction? Let's talk about it. Sit back,
Relax.
and enjoy your favorite cocktail as we discuss relationships, dating,
Sex.
and love. Love on the rocks, that is.
Love on the rocks. Love on the rocks. Love on the rocks. Love on the rocks.
Oh, yes, guys, and welcome to Love on the Rocks. How you guys doing? It is Roger the Wild Child along with Megan,
Hi.
the goat, Bennett.
The goat. I'm
the
back.
goat.
The
You are
goat.
back.
I'm
You're back.
back. I've been waiting on this for 4 months. Have we got 3 months, 4 months, something like that?
Something like that. We've been out. Yeah,
Something
we've been off since like December-ish or whatever, and we just never came back. Well, actually, we've been working on another project.
Right.
We launched a radio station, and
Absolutely.
yes. And so you got the Mouth of the South that's on the air, and of course your Braves.
They're kicking ass right now.
Okay, well, yeah, well, when they play my Astros and my Cubs,
We're gonna kick their ass. We're
No,
gonna
you're
kick their
not.
ass.
No,
Oh.
no.
I got
it ain't gonna
$20
happen.
on it. I got $20 on it right now.
Okay, you got it. April
Deal.
16th, I'm going to the Astros game, and we're playing the Braves, and your ass,
You're
mine.
gonna get smoked.
whatever, Megan, whatever,
Smoked like the bitches that the Astros are.
whatever. I don't want to hear about it. You,
Go Braves.
whatever. Braves are gonna fail miserably.
Yeah, right.
Okay, sure, not a problem.
So
All
what's
right.
been up? How's life
No.
been treating you? What have you been doing other than our radio station?
Just living life the grandest here in Houston.
Yeah.
And I have to you guys, I have to tell you, Megan is my glue-eyed girl. She's like, you're not going there.
Oh, it's still so I glued my eyes shut with eye drops with glue that I thought was eye drops. I picked up the wrong thing.
Listen to this, guys. She thought she was picking up eye drops. She was picking up super glue.
Gorilla
And-
glue with the green top.
Oh, even worse, Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
And
And
then she
dropped
was
it in my eye.
drop it in her eye. Yes.
Yeah. So if my eye is dilated, I'm not like on any drugs. It's the dilation from my eye drops that my surgeon put me on.
That's right, Paulette, special ed.
Yeah. Oh, that's my sister. You're an
Yes.
asshole, Colette. I love her. Hi, Matt. Hi, Colette.
All right, let's
love
bring the rest of the crew in. Here we go. We got Drew, Lydia,
Hi,
Dr.
Drew.
Love, and Crystal.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Wait a minute.
We're back.
We're back.
I'm so excited.
Well, I'm
We're just
excited.
missing Ike.
He said
I
he's not
know,
gonna be
we're
able
just
to
missing
do
Ike.
this season.
He's too busy this
I
season
know.
doing his 50 Shades of Gay show across the United
I
States.
know. I'm so fucking proud of him though. Like I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
are.
I'm so proud of him. He's rocking it.
Mhm.
What is
He's
50
rocking
Shades
it.
of Gay?
It's
Probably
a stand-up
exactly what it
comedy
sounds
show.
like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a stand-up comedy show that Ike does, and he is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
Maybe he decided he couldn't come on the show today because he heard that you were a Cubs fan, Roger.
I think so.
Oh, is that
I don't
what
like
it is?
Astro slander. That's bullshit. I'll put $2,000 on the Astros beating the Braves ass.
Oh, see? Okay, wait a minute. Lisa
Lisa.
just
Says-
mentioned she did the same thing, so I'm not alone in this.
I will say
I'm not.
this is a crazy story, Meg, but ask me if I'm surprised.
I don't think anybody here is
love you.
surprised.
I'm surprised that your go-to isn't Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Goo.
I think I got
Grew.
some A6000 back here for you if you want it. I mean, I just
I got some WD-40. If it happens again.
Oh.
Thanks. It hurts just as bad as like semen.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
You know?
same.
I hate when
I've
You
never
know?
had semen in my eyes, so I can't, speak on that behalf. But okay,
that's called
Megan.
that's called babysitting. Watching the kids,
Lisa says, "Girl, I had to go to the hospital to have my eye flushed with saline."
Me too. I had to have it completely debrided and the glue broken up and cleaned out. And it has been a hassle for the past.
I don't even want to
4
keep my eyes
days.
open while you're describing this.
It hurts. Like my eye is still raw, feeling like I've got sandpaper in it. And I'm an idiot.
But Jesse
I
has
work-
allergies.
I'm better tonight.
Jesse has allergies.
Are you sure it's not knuckle children, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
It doesn't make it past the beard.
So
Oh,
real quick,
God.
what's everybody been doing on the
Watch out.
break?
Oh,
Drew, what have you been up to?
I ain't been doing shit.
Okay. All right, Lydia, what have you been up
You
to?
really do.
I do absolutely nothing.
Perfect. And Crystal.
She's been starring in movies.
Yeah, I was about to say Lydia has been crazy busy
No,
with
Yeah,
I-
she has. Yeah,
I
she has.
haven't acted in a while. Just everything seems to be coming out. So I've
Okay.
just been promoting those films to get people to go
Gotcha.
and watch
She's
them.
like, no, this is why I was crazy earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I was finally able to post like a lot of the behind the scenes photos that I
Right.
had taken because the movies are out now. So it's no
Hey, Lydia, can you
spoilers.
tell us what movies those are?
Yeah.
So I have 2 shorts on YouTube. One is called Kiss Me Judas, and then one is called Dot. They're both by Tom D'Amico. It's easier just to go to his YouTube page. And then I had Macabre Mountain come out.
Is that Ghostbusters, Tom?
No.
Oh, never mind.
This Tom used to work for Troma.
Okay.
And then I have Reunion from Hell 2 that came out, which you can find on Tubi, Plex, Amazon Prime. Macabre Mountain is just right now physical media. They're working on trying to get it for streaming. I think that's all I got right now.
Got a certified.
What about you,
movie star.
Crystal?
A whole lot and a whole lot of nothing at the same time. I'm just glad I made it to spring break. Just
Right.
got back from another little trip.
To where? Tell us where, Crystal. Where'd you go?
It's in Nashville.
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 I mean,
Where's
it's just
our
a
invite?
6-hour drive. You are invited every other weekend. I am down there because it's seriously every other weekend.
Because she's always fucking down there, y'all.
But she will not be in Nashville for CMA Fest because she's going to Disneyland.
No, Disney
Imagine
World.
that.
I'm about to say
Oh.
Disneyland's garbage. Fuck Disneyland. You got to go to
Oh, we're
Disney
going to
World.
Disney World and Universal. It's our summer
Mhm.
trip.
I'm
Our
gonna
winter
wreck it.
summer trip.
I'm gonna wreck the trip so that you can be in Nashville.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, you will not get me away from Disney. I got 7 days.
I'm gonna
I'll be there
cancel
right
your hotel
after.
trip.
No, I do not want to be in Nashville for CMA Fest. Have you ever been in Nashville for CMA?
No.
But
No.
we're performing there. Megan and I will be on stage. So will Cornbread and Honey from the Kick-Ass Country Morning Show.
That's the other thing I've been up to.
Yes.
What?
Saturdays.
Oh yeah, duh. Y'all, we've got a radio station.
Yeah, we have a radio station in
So
Crystal.
Saturdays, I host my own little show on Kick-Ass Country. We go from 4 to 8
Yes.
now.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's
been keeping me pretty
exciting.
busy.
So we all stay busy here. So today's going to be a great show, guys. Our topic is boundaries and intrusion, navigating interference in relationships. Now, this could be like family members or friends that sit there and go, why are you dating him or her? Be like, oh, you're better
do I
than
got
that.
a lot to say.
We will definitely get to that. But before we get into that topic, I want to talk about something that broke the news this past week. I want to talk about Abby and Brittany Hensel. Have you guys heard them yet?
Oh God, the conjoined twins. Yeah.
Yes, the conjoined.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
When
got
you
married.
order,
We were setting boundaries.
Yeah.
Well, no, he married both of them, but legally he can only be married to one.
that
Right.
is if you order a threesome off of Wish. That's
So
yeah.
he's a parent. Like everybody loves everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Man,
And then also, did we see that Gypsy left her husband after
Yes.
only, like 2 months?
Yeah,
out of
she's such
prison?
a fucking piece of shit for that.
Yeah.
She convinced this dude to kill her fucking
Yeah.
mom and then left
No,
him
no,
in
no, no,
jail
no,
and got
no,
a new
no.
fucking
That's not
boyfriend.
the no.
Yeah.
that's not the guy.
That's not the guy.
What do
No,
you mean?
this is a
There's
different
guy
guy.
in prison.
She-
No. There's a guy in prison
Yes.
still
Yes.
that killed her mom,
Yep.
and she
Yep.
left him, got out of prison,
No.
and started dating somebody else.
No, she married somebody while she was
While
in prison.
she was in
While
prison.
she was
What a
in.
piece of you have a ride or die rotting in jail with you, and
Well,
you
she
fucking
killed her
leave-
mom. So
That's
do you
why-
expect
He
anything
told him to.
That's
Who
why
said that he
whenever-
didn't break up with her, Drew?
No, that's not what happened.
Maybe he
That's
was
why-
happy in his new situationship.
She should still be in fucking prison.
She should be.
I agree.
because, you
But
know,
now she's all on
everybody-
TMZ. She's all.
Exactly.
She's
She's
getting
gonna make
think
more money than
everybody's-
all of us.
Yeah.
She's gonna make,
Something
that.
else. She's gonna do something else. Mark my words. She's gonna do
Yeah.
something else.
She's gonna have an
Somebody got that.
OnlyFans page.
I mean, her mom fucked her up. I'm not gonna deny
That's
that.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Absolutely.
But yeah, she's
That's
disgusting.
disgusting.
No,
But you know,
fuck
as
that.
much as we say she should still be, lots of should haves, the whole situation never should have happened in the first place, and then we wouldn't be here talking about it.
Agreed.
That's right.
100%.
That's right.
But
But
fuck
how
that
old
shit.
was she when all this happened? She was like young, wasn't
was her
she?
whole
When she
life.
killed. Well, I know, but
No,
when she killed,
No,
actually killed her mom.
I think she was an adult age actually.
Was
she
she?
just got treated. She just got treated like a child. Her
Well,
entire.
yeah, I know.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
her
she
mom.
was-
I think she
You know
was
what?
16.
He didn't.
We
know
have
how
we
old
we
she
have
was.
devices in our fucking pockets that can tell us every fucking answer to every fucking question.
Mhm.
What's your last name?
I know nothing about
Gypsy
it.
Rose.
Gypsy
You know-
Rose.
Nothing.
Jesse, how do you
I got
not
nothing.
know anything about Gypsy Rose?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard the name before, but
And did y'all skip over
Is this a
Jesse
new
when we
story?
were talking about what we've been up to?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, shit.
Oh,
I've been
Jesse, what
working
have
a
you been
lot.
doing?
He had allergies, so we didn't want to give him too
Yeah,
much
yeah,
to do.
No, I'm
Yeah.
good today.
Sure.
No snot today.
Well, he upgraded. He moved into a new house. I mean,
Yeah, I got a grand piano, big couch.
She was 23 when she had her mom killed.
That's not your house,
Oh my God, Meg.
How do you know?
Jesse. Really?
it's like
That's
it,
not
it's
your
like it.
house.
No, I'm actually sitting in front of the window, so I don't want
Do
the
you-
glare behind me.
Do you think he's not good enough for a grand piano, Megan?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
play that
Yeah, look with
motherfucker
your good eye,
regularly.
Meg.
I make
I'm
love on that
trying.
piano.
I'm trying.
It's
That is
in
not
tune.
your house. That is not your house. Is
But
that
yeah,
a
I've
wallpaper?
I've been back to me, but I've been working.
Yeah.
I've been
Mhm.
been on a few dates, still single, and trying to be a single dad. So
Last
Anybody
name
worth
is
the shit?
Blanchard.
Anybody
you
worth
know,
the shit?
Yeah, they're all worth a shit.
Well,
But I'm
I
working
mean,
on me still. I'm working
you
on
know
me
what I
still.
mean.
Yeah.
Not enough to change your single status is what
no,
I mean.
I'm working on me still. Trying to stay in the gym, trying to make a living, trying to be a good dad. So
Amen, brother. You get the cowbell.
yeah, more cowbell.
That's a weak ass cowbell. You better do it better than that.
Yeah, that was
Roger.
kind of a sad cowbell.
I guess like I've been on my weight loss journey. Like that.
Woo!
You're looking fine, Lydia. Tell that husband
You're
to watch out.
beautiful. You're
So
beautiful the
I'm-
way you are.
So I'm
You
down
are
almost
gorgeous.
100 pounds. So
There you go.
I'm so proud of you. You're doing awesome.
That's a person.
That's
Now,
awesome.
since our last show, I've been down about 25 pounds.
But Roger, tell
I'm not as
everybody what else happened that you discovered and that you're dealing with.
Meth.
Besides that,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Well, you see this thing's called an Apple Watch. Yes, and so like in January, actually New Year's Day, my thing goes off and tells me that my heart rate was 10 BPMs lower for resting than normal. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of odd. So I went over to the urgent care to be like, okay, what's going on? I just want to make sure. Can you do an EKG? I just want to make sure my Apple Watch is the one that's messed up, not me. Well, they said, well, you're an AFib. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the heck's AFib? And then they're like, you need to get to the emergency room right now. I'm like, what? I feel totally fine. And they're like,
I'll
nope.
just drive myself.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna drive myself. I said, nope, you can't. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to have my daughter come pick me up at urgent care, drive me over to the hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 days. Yeah, so yeah, that was really, really weird. But here's the crazy thing about it. I would not have known this if I didn't have my Apple Watch on. If you have a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, a Google Watch, or whatever, you never know. It could save lives. Because if I didn't have that, I would not know that as of now. And it could have got, because I could have gotten blood clots, because now I got on blood thinners, and just it just. But I did have a couple procedures done, and I'm fine. I'm out of AFib now, and they said, yeah, I caught it early enough so that it's not going to be detrimental for me. And they're just going to monitor it, make sure I don't go back in it. But yeah, you hear it every day. People like all of a sudden having a heart attack out of nowhere, and you don't know why. It's because people are probably in AFib but don't realize they are, because you don't know the signs. So you don't feel the signs. So yeah, so that was what I was dealing with also in January and February and stuff. But yeah, but I'm good.
Well, you know what else it sucks to deal with? When other people, like families and friends, and get involved in your relationships.
And that brings us to our topic of the night.
What a fucking segue.
I know. Boundaries and
you liked how I did that? You liked how I did that?
I do.
I was gonna say it just sounded like a great sponsorship opportunity.
That too.
Somebody get Apple on the line.
Yeah. No kidding.
Right? So,
No
anyways,
kidding.
let's talk about this, guys. I mean, we've all been in relationships, and we've all had partners, or I'm assuming we've all had partners that have family member or friend that interfered in your relationship, saying you're not worthy enough to date this person, or this person doesn't meet your standards, or whatever the case may be. And it's so hard, because sometimes you got to sit there and choose. Do I go and dump this person so that I could be with, so I could please my family? Or should my family should I just tell them, deal with it? This is the person that I want in my life, and this is who I want to love, and so forth. So, it's a touchy topic, because it's like, can't two people just be happy without having outside interference in the relationship? Dr. Love?
Everybody's always got something to say.
Yeah, there's always gonna be something to say.
What are we calling interference? Just somebody who has a comment on our relationships or on a relationship, or somebody who's like
acts upon that comment deliberately, like acts upon that opinion. And
people talk shit because they're probably jealous, because they probably want to date that person, so they're gonna talk crap. So that's one thing.
My idea was like mother-in-laws.
God fucking yes. Dum.
Especially those that have sons.
Nailed it.
Not speaking from personal experience here at all, just what you overheard.
Interesting that you would say that, because when I was trying to research literally anything for this, get any sort of stats, the whole mother-in-law thing.
I'm about to.
And statistics show that, in a couple, if they are closer to the wife side of the family, so this is in marriages, that's a higher prediction of divorce, if as opposed to them spending like equal time with both families. However, wives will be the first to say or will more often admit that their in-law, specifically their mother-in-law, is an issue in the relationship. The guys just don't admit it. So that
100%.
in-laws did take the cake on all that research.
I don't know though. So my mom, y'all know she got killed. So she never, when she was alive, she would voice her opinion, but she never like interfered unless it was drastic. But she always had a good read on people. Now my older brother and his wife, I love them, and if y'all are watching, I love you, but I mean this wholeheartedly. They get so fucking involved when it does not involve them. However, they always seem to have a good read on someone, and they have never been wrong. They've never been wrong. But
I have some people I like to introduce them to.
right. But outside of family, there's friends. There's friends who like to put their nose in. I feel like I'm about to go off.
Business that doesn't involve them.
To the extreme. And I'm talking not just like a girlfriend or a guy friend, like your best fucking friend. You're supposed to be your best friend. Absolutely. Straight up, just let me just show you my back with the knives in it. To that extent, get involved. I'm about to go off. Somebody else talk.
I would say I've been that friend, but I've never really acted on it. Now, have I told like one of my best friends' significant others who, by the way, if you knew what led up to this point, I just mentioned that I keep a 50-gallon barrel behind my garage for his dead body just in case. I mean,
Now, I will always have my girlfriend's backs no matter what. I will always support them, even if they're dating a fucking douche canoe. I'm going to support them unless there are major red flags. A douche canoe. Unless, like, they're awful, I will always support them.
Right. Like, I don't care. Like, go
Krista,
be happy.
you know, I'll murder someone who does you wrong. Like, it's a given. But I'm talking about the girlfriends, the best friends that are for you, but then they interfere and contact him and they're against you to play the whole, I didn't want him to hurt you card, so I told him all of this shit that wasn't true because I didn't want him to hurt you and your boys.
Drew, you're kind of quiet over here. I mean, have you been in a relationship where everybody was against you and said that you shouldn't be with her or him?
Well, my parents do not give a fuck about who I date, and I'm every parent's dream guy for their daughter to date. So I really,
oh god,
I really don't have anything to say here. Yeah.
Good to see Drew has not changed.
Yeah, exactly.
I got hair. I got hair now.
Where's your cat? Where's your fucking cat?
Obi.
Hiding.
I personally still love my ex's moms, and they love me, and I'm just fortunate. My mom's a saint, so nobody could not love my mom.
Oh gosh, you're not.
But
kidding.
I have had family members that did not like some women that I've dated.
But did they interfere, like, to an extent that, you know,
it has been made vocal to me that they felt like they were not accepted, and that was a problem that became a problem after,
Now, let me ask y'all this. If your family has a problem with your significant other, I'm a real family big person. So if my family has a problem with my significant other, I take that into consideration. And if there's no working that, like, I won't be with that person. I don't care how much, like, I can't do it because my family is my family.
No, I just tell them, look, it's my business. It's not for you to decide.
I think it really depends on the person too, because there are some family members or just some friends that I know if I tell them that, like, hey, your significant other's a douche canoe, it's going to make them want to be with them more.
More, exactly. Yeah. And I've been like that.
Go ahead.
My
finish
favorite thing, and I got to say it because, it's the hot news thing right now. Queen Swift said it herself. The garbage always takes itself out. You really don't have to get involved.
I posted that on my Facebook not too long ago, actually.
It's true.
You did.
Now, sometimes girls are stupid and take the garbage back, but eventually it goes back out to where it belongs.
So let me
Dum, dum,
add this to
dum.
you. We're talking about like parents and other people. What about kids? I'm not talking about adult children. I'm talking about you've got your teenage kids, maybe your 8-9-year-old child that
yeah.
does not like the person that you're dating.
So
It matters.
when I met Matt, my ex-husband of 49 days, my son, my 14-year-old, came to me and said, Mom, and mind you, he had only met him and it was a great interaction. Like they got along, whatever. Langston came to me and was like, Mom, something feels off about this guy. On a Saturday night, I picked up Langston from his dad and was bringing him home. I had already married Matt by this point. I was bringing him home, and Langston put up a fight for whatever reason. I'm talking like screaming, crying, begging me, Mom, don't make me go. I went against myself because I was married to this man and I made my kids come home. Matt, that was the same night Matt beat the shit out of me in front of them. And I had to call Josh, my boy's dad, to come and pick them up at 2:00 in the morning. And I will never, ever, if my kids come to me and say, Mom, something's not right, that's all it takes. I'm done. I won't even look twice.
They have a vibe that we don't see.
Exactly. And I learned that the hard way. And I'll never, ever forgive myself for that. But if they ever come to me and say anything, I'm done. Without a doubt. Will not take a chance.
So, I mean,
That's the way it should be.
kids'
Right.
opinions and relationships and their parents' relationships do matter.
Mhm.
I personally don't want to introduce anybody in that capacity to my kid until at least 6 months out because, people can only lie
Right.
for 6 months, give or take,
Right.
Right.
So by then you can usually like weed them out. But, there was a situation before with somebody that I was dating and my son that I was just like, nope, we're done. And yeah, and it sounds like I've said it before, like it sounds very hypocritical of me. I've always said like I don't want to date somebody with kids, even though I have one, because it's not just a relationship with one person; it's a relationship with
It's a package
Baby
deal.
mama drama.
Oh yeah, and then there's that.
Baby mama drama.
Or daddy drama.
Or
Mhm.
daddy
Baby
drama.
daddy drama. There's
true.
it's not all about the baby mama.
Roger, that's not a fun rhyme.
Sometimes
I
they're really
know.
big pieces of shit. No matter what.
You
They're
work
just
on that
pieces
rhyme,
of
Drew.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm working on. I'm literally. I'm out this conversation until I come up with a rhyme.
Deal.
Okay.
I shook my ex's boyfriend's hand like a couple days ago when I went by their house, and he was like, "Oh yeah, head on in, man. They're in there."
Oh, I thought you said something else.
And see, that's the way it should be.
Yeah,
That's the way it
Mhm.
should be. But my kids have really good read of character on people. Like they can tell they've always been like that. And I don't know why that night I didn't pay attention to it, didn't listen to it, but I shrugged it off and I was just like, Langston, it's late. Like, get in the car, let's go home. I'm tired. And this kid fought me tooth and nail, begging, screaming, kicking my back seat, acting like a total monkey that I call him. And he was right the whole time. And ever since I will never, if they have a red flag or any kind of discomfort, like I'll ghost them. I'll ghost them 100%. And it won't even, they don't meet anybody. Like they don't meet anybody. But even if I'm like talking or bring it up in conversation, or they might hear a phone call or something like that. And if they say, Mom, something's not right. Like they've done this with somebody recently. And yeah, that didn't go very well at all.
I think though that when it's your kid interfering, it's not just, or if it's their kid interfering,
Right.
that's just something that's like, all right, like, okay, kids have their days, whatever, but you really have to listen to that. It's usually when it's like
You do.
an adult that's interfering that it's the problem.
But here's
Right.
here's the thing. Sometimes kids feel like you're giving attention to the other person and they're feeling like they're losing you. So when
Right.
they do that, they're feeling threatened and
Right.
they don't like this person who could be the totally nicest person in the world, but the fact that mom or dad is focused on this other person and hasn't given them as much of attention that they're used to, that's also an interference.
Right.
Or that.
But I think as a parent, you know your kid. You can decipher if they're saying what they're saying based on a jealousy factor of, oh, mom, you're not giving me enough attention, or if it's a legitimate like cause for concern.
Mm-hmm.
And my boys have I've never put them before anybody. They probably get tired of spending too much time with me, but I don't know. My kids just have a really good read on character. Even friends, even girlfriends, they have a good read on character with. They
I
can
also
tell
pay
you.
attention to who my animals like and don't like.
Yes,
Animals
yes,
and kids.
absolutely.
They
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Animals know.
Animals.
yeah,
know?
for sure.
Oh yeah.
My squirrel will bite the shit out of you if she doesn't like you. She will. She'll bite the shit out of you.
Maybe it's because you smell like nuts.
Yeah.
Especially her
I'm not
eyes.
even gonna say anything. Yeah. Oh, damn it, Drew, you got me. Yes.
He walked in.
I came up with a rhyme, I think.
I could see
Oh,
that from a
yes.
mile away.
You
Go,
tell.
go for it.
Patrication confrontations.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
Like the patriarchy is the father.
Okay, you're complicating it way too hard.
No, you guys are just dumb. There's not a lot of rhymes, okay?
Yes, we are.
Say that again.
I
What
mean,
was
if
the first word?
What are you gonna do?
T-Pain-
Fly over and see me?
No, if T-Pain can rhyme Wisconsin with Wycanson, like
No,
No,
I'm not
Wisconsin
doing-
with
I'm not- I'm not-
mansion.
No,
Wisconsin and
I'm
mansion.
not doing a T-Pain. I'm not doing a T-Pain here. It
Dude, I
has to-
love T-Pain.
It would have been
there's-
better if you did.
There's baby daddy
But we're
baddies,
dumb.
but that sounds like they're the girls they're sleeping with after baby daddy baddies.
Baby
Baby
daddy
daddy.
baddies.
Mhm.
Is that like a badge bunny or a
Or
baby
father of
daddy
the child
bunny?
smoking fires. I
or
don't know.
snow bunnies.
What the hell did you say, Drew?
I said father of the child smoking fires. I don't know.
Okay, go back to work on that rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
No, I'm
drinking
done.
right now, Drew?
Fucking don't worry about
He
it.
forgot.
the Magic Dragon.
Something.
No, I'm not playing on what Jesse was going for there.
So
All right,
I
let's
could be the only one who's had somebody interfere with their relationship.
No, I had a mother-in-law once. Now, mind you, our relationship got better, but in the beginning of that relationship, she made it very clear that she liked the ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh,
And I don't know, thought that like I couldn't hear her from like literally right across the room. I
right.
got some
she
choice
never-
words about
Right.
me, and I was like,
That
"Oh,
bitch
that's
did.
interesting." Okay,
Yeah.
that's where we
Anytime
stand.
that I've been in a relationship and someone was like telling me that it wasn't good, they were right, and I probably should have listened to them, but I never do.
Right. Right. Are
I
you
will
still
say
with your
this, though.
girlfriend?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's awesome. Yeah.
Sweet.
I will
Yeah,
say
I'll get-
this:
Dump you
our
by now.
relationship got better. It wasn't just bad the whole time; it did get better. So it is possible. Just gotta throw that out there.
What about having your parents like your ex more than
I-
you?
I could care less.
I feel like my parents like everybody more than me. So
Oh yeah, hands down. My mom did too.
I mean,
And
if
then
we
you
break,
up with them, and then they're like, next thing you know, they're Facebook friends and they're messaging each other. And
oh, my mom is Facebook friends with every ex I
Yes.
have,
I'm about to
And
say the
she-
same thing. My
and-
mom was too.
and she keeps me up on. She's like, "Oh my god, did you see this girl's like new boyfriend? What the fuck?" Like,
But I will say, this guy that I dated, like, that's all I'm gonna say. This guy that I dated, his mom is my entire world. I love this woman with every ounce of my being. When things went crazy with him and I called his mom immediately and was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know this is going on." And don't you know she had his ass like you would not believe? And I was just sitting back like, "You're welcome." You're welcome.
Mama's team Drew all day. That will never not be the case.
I will always have my kids' backs. But if
Mhm.
they're in the wrong, they're in the fucking wrong, and I'm gonna call them out, and they're in the wrong. I'm not gonna. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If
I
they're
wanna hear
treating
about
somebody
Lydia's
like shit,
interference.
Well, my
What?
mom didn't get me an Easter basket, so she obviously doesn't love me.
oh,
This year or every year?
A while now.
Oh,
Oh, poor Lydia.
She's
My kid's
actually
14. He didn't get an Easter basket this
she's
year.
All right,
actually
guys, let's all
visiting.
pitch in and send her an Easter basket.
Easter basket.
She's the one,
coming
she's
your
the
way,
one
Lydia.
she's in movies and shit. She needs to send us Easter baskets.
If you want to make money, do not do independent films.
right.
No swag bags backstage.
It's not, you do not make money at all. Half of the projects you don't get paid for. A majority of your projects will not come out. And then when you do get paid, it's very minimal at most.
I've got a
Well-
girlfriend who is in it, like an independent actress, and she just had a movie come out called Hubcap. And she calls me and she's like, there's only been 3 people that have bought my movie on Amazon Prime. They all say it sucks.
I hear it
I
all
was
the time
like,
with the
"Oh,
country music
man."
artists, these independent artists that have these
Oh, yeah.
songs out, and they're like, yeah, it's all over Spotify, Apple Music, and then they're like, yeah, I got my royalty check this month. I'm able to go get a cup at Starbucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, have any of
happens.
you guys ever been the one to interfere?
100%
yeah.
fucking
100.
cent.
Yeah,
Of course,
if my
Megan
friends are
would
dating
be.
a piece of shit, I'm fucking.
How
telling
would
them.
you interfere though? That's my thing. Like, so I just said something. Like, I made it clear that I hated the dude and couldn't stand him, and told him that I would kill him. And yeah, whatever. He's a douche canoe. But that's all I did is I just told him like, yeah, I don't like you, and I'm never gonna like you.
I'm
what
so
would you do?
protective over my friends and my family members. Like my nephew called me the other night at like 10:30 at night to FaceTime me, him and my other nephew and my niece. And I found out my nephew has a new girlfriend. And it was like 11 o'clock at night. And I made him go in there and wake her up so I could see her what she looked like to get that vibe and see if I approved of her or not. Yes, I will absolutely. If I get a bad vibe, you better believe I'm speaking my mind. They may
Well-
not listen to me, and that's fine, but I'm going to speak my vibe and speak my word and let them know.
Well, next
I'll
time I get a
interfere.
girlfriend, I will not let Megan know I'm dating somebody.
I will critique her from head to toe.
I have a buddy, and for the last 3 months, I've been trying to bring him into his own senses that he just can't seem to grasp. He has a girlfriend who he's been with for multiple years, not a wife, not a fiance, just a girlfriend. He's helping her raise her kids. He's paying her mortgage. He's not allowed to go out with his friends. He's not allowed to do anything without her. She said, her words to him were, I don't know why you need to spend any time with anyone else other than me.
Ooh.
I offered
Wow.
him a room at my place for half his mortgage. I got him a job at a place that is triple his income. And I was like, what are you doing, man? Like you're letting her
100%.
you are letting
You're
her
real.
treat you like you need her. When if you were to leave tomorrow, you would have
She'd
half the
fail.
rent,
Yeah,
do whatever the fuck you want, and she couldn't pay for the house.
right.
So, and he was a Marine. And I'm thinking, you let a fucking this woman talk to you and shit like that when you graduated from basic training. You don't get to get talked to like that anymore.
No.
you've
Well,
been-
anybody
No way.
doesn't deserve
He's
that.
been shot at. He's had explosions go off near him. You're gonna let this bitch fucking talk to you, and she doesn't sleep with him, which is a big fucking deal.
Hold on, I'm making a big red flag right now.
Right, right.
And she's ugly.
And she's
Beauty is in the
Ugly
eye
or
of the beholder.
fugly?
No, if you're gonna be a bitch, you have to be pretty. You can't be a bitch and be ugly. That's
And
not.
be
I
good
agree.
at that.
I
Yeah.
agree. And yeah.
You have to put
gotta
out
put
at
out.
least.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah. You can't have nothing going. You bring nothing to the table, and you're gonna demand shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no.
Fuck no.
Mm-mm.
She's got
And
nothing, and nothing.
I hope he's watching.
I
But
will
he-
say,
but-
like, my sister Colette, who is my absolute world, her and her fiance Matt, I interfere with them all day long, but Matt's like my brother and takes it because if Matt's in the wrong, like I have no quirks with telling him, Matt, you're a fucking asshole, like act right. And then if my sister's in the wrong, I tell her real fucking quick, like quit being a cunt, act right, like you're doing this wrong. And they take it so well. They're so good. They take it so well because I'm abrasive and I'm harsh and I'm upfront and open. And
But
No.
sometimes
I don't-
you just
I
don't
don't
have
know
time
where-
to find nice words. You just got to get to
right. Exactly. Yeah, I don't have time for that. And I don't know where I was just going with this thought, but I lost it.
Okay, let's retrace our steps. You said she was a cunt.
If she's being a cunt to my Matt, like I call him my Matt when she's being a cunt. I tell her, and then if Matt is being an asshole, which I've clearly told him a million times, just as much as her, like Matt, you're doing this wrong, or this isn't what you're doing is not cool, and you're hurting my sister. And he listens to me, like genuinely listens to me, and takes what I say, because I don't just say it just to be an asshole. Like I point out, hey, this is what you did, and you may not realize it, but this really hurt her. Or put yourself in her shoes and see how something, how would you like it done to you, kind of thing. And they take it so well, but it's not always been like that with like my other sisters or my brothers. The hoes that they've dated.
The hose.
The
There-
house.
Yeah,
Show.
there's one in particular that dated my older brother, that they were engaged for like 5 years, and we got in a fist fight, and I hit her with a dictionary like right between the eyes, and then I picked up my brother's big belt buckle with the redneck like belt buckle thing, and I fucking slung it up. Yeah, I'll interfere.
So you
100%.
literally interfered.
I will interfere. I will whoop ass for those I care about.
I mean, okay, so I will say my oldest brother, he's been married to 2 women that I've never even met. But granted, he lives in Las Vegas. So,
Oh,
and he never
okay.
comes here. I mean, I wouldn't either if I were him and I lived
Right. I wouldn't either.
I would never come back. But like he's been married to 2 women that I've never even met. So like I couldn't interfere if I wanted to. I just hear obviously his side of the story. But I'm very lucky that my other brother married a saint. She is amazing. But I mean, other than that, I mean, so my parents are divorced. They have relationships. I try not to get involved in those. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Let me both bye. Like, just remember, I'll put you in a home, so stay married.
Right.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't
Absolutely.
put my parents in a home, everybody.
All right. So Otis on Facebook says there has been plenty of times I could have interfered with my son's relationship, but hey, y'all live and y'all learn. So I sit back and watch.
To Otis.
Damn
Question
right.
to Otis. If you're watching this, Otis, still, how old is your son? I'm curious to know how old he is.
I bet you he's 17. I'll put
I
money
will
on it.
interfere with my child's relationship, like probably for only one reason. If he ever brings home like
Trash.
different, I say girls, but whatever, I don't even care. Different people that
Skank and hoe.
think that they are exclusive, I will straight up call them by the wrong name on purpose. I don't care.
Oh, 100%. 24. Okay.
24.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta
So
look
he's
out
old
for the young
enough
man.
to like make his own decisions, but that's tough. You gotta sometimes.
But young enough
sit
not
back
to
and watch
care.
him.
Well,
Right.
you got to be a dad. You got to be a dad.
Right.
And you got to look out for him. But at the same time, you got to let a young man do dumb shit and learn from it.
He will
Right.
not listen
They're
to
gonna
He
get
you.
their
will
heart
not
broke.
purposely hurt people.
He
Yeah.
That's
will
not
not.
doing dumb shit. That's being hateful.
He will
and
not
rude.
listen. He will not listen to a word you say otherwise.
I just
As
think,
No.
like,
Oh, no,
make
As
that-
a 25-year-old, if my mom or dad told me not to date someone, I'm
You're
definitely
gonna date him
continue.
more because
I never said I wouldn't tell them
Right.
not to date
Yeah.
him. I already said the more
Mhm.
you tell them not to date someone, the more they want
they're
them.
gonna date him.
I'll
Yeah.
purposely call them by the wrong name.
I
Like,
can't
"Did you
wait.
last week? No. Oh no,
I
no, no.
can't
That was
wait.
that was
Now
yeah,
you're
sorry, honey.
now you're making your son look like a hoe.
If he's
I was a hoe.
if he's bad enough to do that,
My mama couldn't remember their damn
I'm petty
name.
enough to call him out on it. My son will not do that.
Wait, but you just made her. What if she's a nice girl and now she thinks your son's a slut?
Well, if
Mamas
he
always
was-
know.
If he
Yeah.
was with somebody else, like if he is cheating, I will call him out on that, and I will.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying if she comes over and you'll test the waters with
No.
her
what
by calling.
the- do you
No.
listen to anything I say, Drew? No, don't even
No.
answer that. I know you don't.
He's
But
been
If she
drinking.
gives reason
stopped
for
drinking.
Crystal,
Yeah.
like if Langston's got his very first girlfriend. Her name is Adeline, and he won't let me see a picture of her yet. I don't know why. I can't imagine.
Well, look who his mother is.
I know.
So
I
you haven't
know.
gone FBI agent and tried.
You're not gonna
check her
interfere,
out?
are
I
you,
don't
Megan?
even know
Yeah.
her last name yet. I've been asking all his friends, and all his friends are telling me is she's got thick thighs.
Okay, but did
Okay,
you check his
how
Facebook
many-
profile? Are they in
Not
a
about it. Just let the
relationship?
guy have
Solid
a
choice.
fake
Solid
girlfriend.
choice.
What?
You can
Just let-
find out. She's had to have liked an Instagram post or a Facebook
He's not on
post.
social media.
She has a unique name. How many people are named Adeline?
My kids are not on social media.
Do you have a class photo?
No, they're in
You have a
8th
yearbook? About a yearbook. There's 8th grade yearbooks.
grade. Ooh, Drew, you're onto something. I
I
wonder if she
know.
went there last year.
Oh. She's from another school. She's from another school.
That's probably what it'll say. Hey, she goes to Five Forks. She doesn't even go to Cruise.
She got Fifth Eyes.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a girlfriend. She goes to a different school though.
Yeah. Yeah. I
practiced
didn't
that
think
line
about a
a couple of
yearbook.
times.
I didn't think about that.
Hmm.
But she gave him a little bracelet that has a cross on it, and she's so like I hear her talk to him all the time, and she's so respectful and just sweet. And
Then
I
what's
already
the
like this
problem?
girl.
Yeah,
I don't
what's
know.
the-
I think he's just terrified. Like, is mom gonna say anything to her?
Megan, I don't think I'd let you meet Giselle.
I would. What?
Why not? He's
Because of
embarrassed.
everything that I'm finding out now.
Yeah.
I would grill her because I
No,
love
but that-
you,
that-
Drew.
there-
No,
You're
I
good.
would buy her a drink. Fuck, she
Yeah.
puts up with his ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Bingo.
So
Yeah.
true.
She's the lucky one, okay?
That's what we let you believe, Drew.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Team
kidding.
Giselle.
I don't deserve her. The first date, I told you guys. The first date, I said I'm not
You
getting a
did
second
say
one.
that. You
I'm
did
not
say
getting a
that.
second one. Yeah, and we're
I'm
like
shocked. Y'all
we're
are
a lot
still
of dates
together.
in. We're a lot of
I'm
dates in.
proud of you. I'm proud
Thank
of
you.
you.
I'm a different
long-
Drew.
I'm a
When y'all are
different
here-
Drew.
Does
Oh,
she
yeah.
watch? Does she watch our
She do.
podcast?
She's going to. She's at the movies right now.
Oh, what's her
Oh.
name? Giselle, right?
Giselle.
Giselle, like
Who's she
Tom
at the
Brady's
movies
wife,
with?
Like
Oh.
with her best friend.
Enchanted. Hi, Giselle.
Giselle,
nice.
We want a
this
special
is
tape red
this is going to
flag.
be your next best friend right here.
That's
Don't
me.
worry, Giselle. We will not.
All right, and
interfere
that's
with your
it for the Love on the Rocks podcast.
Are you uncomfortable, Drew?
Right.
No, I'm good.
Somebody's feeling awkward tonight.
If she gets a friend request, just tell her to accept it.
So I personally have had buddies that were like, "Hey, she's not good for you. Like, you can do better. I think you should ditch her." And I've also had buddies that were like, "Hey, man, I'll still be here for you when she's gone,"
Right.
and they were.
Right. And that's a true friend.
You ever
Right.
have a buddy
Friend.
that would like
They both
try
were.
and
They're
hook
both
up
true
with
friends.
that girl after you guys
Right.
broke up?
Huh?
Do you have any buddies that tried to hook up with your girl after you guys broke up?
Oh, good.
Oh
call.
yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Are they still your friends?
I could not.
Nah, not really.
I could
nah.
not.
Is that
I
why?
didn't have to think about
No,
that.
no. No, there's a whole lot
I feel
more
like
stories.
dudes are more okay with it than women are.
Well,
I could
it's
never
kinda like
date a
a-
friend.
after the fact
Women
you
are more
hear about it.
territorial.
So
Well,
I have a friend who, in our friend group, was very attracted to one. They hooked up. He ditched her. Then she got attracted to another guy in the friend group. And she gets easily attached, right? They hooked up. Well, then she became really good friends with the last guy in the friend group. And they are still dating to this day. And none of the other two are mad about it.
I
mean,
just
but was it really
can't.
serious? Or was
They
it just
she
like a-
she thought it was serious. They were not taking it serious.
Well, that's why they don't care, because they weren't taking it serious in the first place.
Right.
That's fair. But the guy who she's with now also doesn't care because at the time he wasn't into her, and they kind of accidentally fell in love.
Sounds like it's all working out. It's a
That's
healthy
like she-
relationship.
Accidentally fell on a penis. I don't.
No, it's way different. They were, it's way different. It's like a matter of like they just were spending so much time together that at one point they're like, I think I like this person. You just say,
I think
If
I
you're
like
in my
it.
friend group or I have respect for you, I can't ever imagine whether y'all dated for 2 weeks or 8 years. I could never imagine like dating a friend's ex
No.
ever. Like it's just maybe girl code. I don't know that I believe. I don't know. I could
And
never.
here's the thing, like if they're your friend's ex, you know all sorts of shit about them, and you're already there's like, no, I don't.
Right. Yeah,
I've been passed
exactly.
around. I feel like girls
Jesse, we know that.
girls are just like, Well, if she liked it, it must have been good. My ex told me one time, my ex, she told me, I don't, what'd she say? I don't advertise because I don't want my girlfriends thinking they need to come find out for themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say I've seen that actually a lot.
If your girlfriends would come find out for themselves, she needed new girlfriends.
Bingo.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
Aren't you and Megan Eskimo sisters?
It's the real world.
I'm just saying.
Is it true?
I will say this.
Based on the
Yeah.
video, I would
a
say
fucking
it's
moron. However,
Yeah.
he has
What-
good taste in
Fuck
women.
you, Ben. Fuck you, Ben.
I didn't
I'll say it. Fuck you, Ben.
What were you saying, Lydia?
I said based on their reactions, it's true.
Yeah, fuck you, Ben. But I will say we did not know at the time.
No.
We had
But she also has good taste in
no
wine, which I found out.
knowledge. Yes, we had no knowledge at all. Neither one of us would have done that had we have known, but neither one of us knew because it was not only me and Crystal, it was like how many, Crystal?
I don't fucking know.
5, 6 other people in 5, 6 different states.
Something like that.
We've got a lot of Eskimo sisters.
I've got.
We've got a lot of
This is another episode.
Yeah,
just
that's a
on
whole
that.
different episode.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Fuck
okay,
you, Ben.
in regards to that, there was another one who reached out to me, and I'm like, I do not want to get involved in whatever you got going on. Like, go be happy. I don't care. Like,
Amen.
do you, boo?
Amen.
I am not like I did not want to interfere. There have been times where I have been forced to interfere because like I knew something was just keeping it to myself or whatever. But like there have been times where I have not wanted to interfere but have been made to. So
That's how fun story. That's how me and Crystal even met was because of this motherfucker, this sorry piece of shit. I called Crystal or she called me or something and was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know that the guy that you're dating, he's dating a lot of people. I've got her on the phone. I'm on the phone, and we all started putting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 together, and we were like, oh fuck, we're all getting played like dominoes." And
it was an
one in particular was stuck like Chuck on this motherfucker. Crystal, stuck like Chuck.
Well, and that's why I wasn't like when it came to that interference, I didn't tell her not to. I'm like, I knew that if I told her that she needed to, believe what
listen.
everybody else was telling her, not this person that she was dating, that she would just run to him even more. So I was like, you know what,
right?
You because like I could already hear it in her voice.
Interfere.
Like, oh yeah,
yeah. It's none of my business.
Like we didn't interfere at all. Like Crystal and I walked away from him and gave it, and we were just like, you know what? And we're all friends. Like we're all good friends, and we were just like, you know what? If that's what you want to do, I wish you the best of luck. I'll be here when he hurts you because it's a matter of time. Which we were.
Did you not set him up and be like, "You're busted"?
No, fuck that. He busted himself.
Yeah,
he did it. He busted himself
because now women won't be with him.
I won't say his last name ever, but fuck you, Ben.
Fuck Ben. I have a friend who was dating this guy, and she brought him to the hotel I was bartending at, and he was being super cool and nice, but there was just something fucking off about him, and I could tell. And I told her, I was like, I think this guy's kind of a fucking douchebag, honestly. And she's like, no, he's great. He ends up having multiple just like that, had a different girl he was leading on, and all because he worked for the Astros. So he was traveling with the team.
Oh, the piece of shit Astros.
No, fuck you.
That was the wrong detail to put in there, Drew.
Anyway, he didn't play for the Astros. He played for the Angels. Anyway.
Fuck them too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, fuck Ben. Fuck Ben, Otis.
But so eventually she finds out he has a whole ass fiance and like 5 other women he's doing this to.
Was his name Ben?
No, his name wasn't Ben.
Did it start with a J?
And funny enough, no, it didn't.
Shocking.
Funny enough, that same girl, Emily, was the same person who warned me about Zoe, who is the infamous throat spray.
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe.
And I didn't listen to her. And then now I'm in my relationship. She actually approved. She loves Giselle. And we spent Christmas at Emily's house. And she ended up bringing this other guy over. And I said, You're not talking to this guy, are you? And she goes, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it. And I go, No.
No.
And she said, You didn't listen to me. I was like, You didn't listen to me. And I was like, when you start listening to each other, you like my girlfriend. Fuck this guy.
Right.
And,
So Drew's the interference here.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, she's
Yeah.
like a sister to me. I
reason.
can't. She's like a sister
Yeah.
to me. It took her a long time to get over that douchebag that she brought to my bar.
Mm.
So I'm not about to let her go through that again.
Yeah,
Now,
this
here's
one
the
she's
thing.
never gonna get over Ben. Ever. Fucking ever.
Okay, so like Drew, for you as like the guy friend, the way that other guy who you said no, he's not good for you, he's always gonna spin it as, oh, he's just jealous, like you shouldn't have guy friends anyway. And it'd be the same way if roles were reversed.
Right.
But like, here's my thing. Like, I love that I can run a guy past my guy friends, like who honestly would probably take the guy side more often than mine if I'm like trying to explain something. But that's kind of like the true test of, is that person gonna be able to mingle amongst all my different friend groups and
100%. Right.
Well, the thing about Emily is that she's the only girl that I can hang out with without feeling weird about it without Giselle.
Mm-hmm.
Like Giselle loves her, I love her. She's literally.
But you never dated Emily, right?
No, never. She's
Okay,
35.
okay.
and that's why that works.
What the fuck's wrong with that, Drew?
What's wrong with being 35?
I'm 25.
I'm 35.
And what's wrong with being 35?
I wouldn't date any of you.
Well, that's good. I mean,
good.
but it's not that she's not like old. You're making her seem like she's old.
She's
You wrote
10. I'm not.
Giselle.
She's not old. You're just still young.
Exactly. It's more
You're
about
still
me
wet
being,
behind the ears.
It's more.
Oh.
Listen, it's too big of an age gap. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
My first relationship, I was 18. He was 33.
Okay, my point is that she's looking to do this part of her life, and I am
Then
in.
just say y'all are in different areas of your
That's
life.
what
Don't
I
make her
fucking said,
sound like
Megan.
she's ancient. Don't make her sound like she's ancient.
I'm
and
giving
you're
Meg a
wet
complex,
behind
Drew.
the ears. You're giving me a complex, Drew.
I fucked older.
There you go. There you go.
And it was
See?
good,
See?
wasn't it?
Otis says he's 51. Would you date him?
Let's
Drew?
go, Otis. Let's go, baby. I'll take you out. Nice dinner. We're gonna go.
Well, I
to
mean,
movies.
I dated. Remember, I've talked about it. We've talked about Kara on the show. I mean, I dated her, and she's 20 years younger than me.
Yeah, that's too much.
I feel like, what do you have in common with
Right.
that big of an age gap?
Well, there wasn't anything in common. I mean, we got along. I mean, as friends. I mean, it's like,
Can you imagine? Do you remember the Golden Girls? No.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I had.
they're
once
coming out with a new
time-
one, by the way.
No, they're not. That
What?
was
No, the
Who?
fuck they're not. They
April
better
Fool's Day.
not.
The two best ones are dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
all
They're
4
doing
are
a-
dead.
All
Oh,
four.
yeah.
I
are
know, but
dead.
they're coming out with a remake of it.
Does
They're
all
not.
better
four-
That was a
fucking not.
fake.
Does
That
all
That was
four
April
not
poster.
include?
Fool's.
That was a
Does
fake
all four not
poster.
include the two best?
It
I'm
wasn't
pretty
on
sure all
April
four.
Fools. I read about this like a week or two ago.
It was.
Yeah,
I
they're
think it was
full of
set up.
shit.
It's not
Okay, maybe
that
they're
bad.
not coming out. Forget it.
I
Then.
think 3 of them are right here.
I know.
I'm
Right.
okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm bland.
Golden Girl Summer.
I don't think
I'm
you
bland.
realize how much of a Golden Girls fan I am. I have every season on
Me
DVD.
and you
I have
both.
all 4 action figures. I have multiple
Yes.
Funko Pops of them.
I got the Funkos. Yes.
I have matching Golden Girls shirts with my daughter.
I love it.
Oh, I don't have girls, but I do have Golden Girl shirts, and I've got Betty White's book and her. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with Betty White.
I
My-
thought
my
when she
house-
died, it was
My
a
house
prank.
came with magnets on the fridge.
Oh,
I didn't buy these, but they just came with the house.
Those are
Hey,
so
you're-
awesome.
Hey, your shirt and your head is clipping out of your living room right now.
was that
I
like
knew
the
that
bonus
wasn't your
for that?
fucking living room.
Oh my god.
Piano
Meg,
you got in the
must not
background?
take this.
I knew that wasn't your fucking living room, Jesse.
Did you actually
That's
at
my
one
grand
point think
fucking
you'd
piano. I play it. You want to go play it for you right now?
You're
Yeah,
so
go ahead
pretty,
and play
Meg.
for
You're so pretty. she can't see because she put super glue in her eye.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
This is
You know-
not really my bedroom either.
I bet that's what it looks like, though. That's your dungeon.
You definitely have a
Really
room that looks
not
like
your
that.
living room? Is that a background?
It's pretty close. It's pretty
It's a
close.
filter, Meg. It's a filter.
I mean, it does look similar, but is that really?
Oh,
Is that a background? I feel
It
like
is.
is that a
I
background?
had to turn
It
off
took
now.
you way too long.
Megan, here's your sign.
Y'all fucked me up just now. I
Now-
feel like an idiot.
Not to
Let's
stay
edit
off
that
topic
out.
for too long, but one last thought before I forget. So I have been the platonic friend that is a girl, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
my guy friend basically had to break up with me as a friend because it made his girlfriend whatever. She didn't like it. And I was like, here's the thing. Like, if they're truly friends, like if people are truly friends, I'd be like, okay. Like, I get it.
Exactly.
Like, if that's what makes you happy, like I would love to still be friends, especially because like I'm friends with his family, and friends with his sister and all that stuff. But it was just like, all right, cool. Like, if that's
I
Okay.
disagree with that.
Yeah.
should it come to that? No. Like their relationship will fail on its own and then whatever later.
I'm not about to give up on people that are there for me when that relationship might end.
I mean, I guess it depends on how close of a friend they are. Like we were just friends. He wasn't like my best guy friend. But I mean,
I
if that
have
was
an
the choice that he
interesting
made-
thing about this because
That's
I'm currently
self-esteem issues. Why does that bitch think that she's not good enough for him?
what?
Obviously she has self-esteem issues. Giselle has guy friends, and if she chooses them over me, then that's her loss.
No. There's a
like, if
difference
you
between
can't be
having guy
platonic-
friends. Go ahead, Lydia.
if you can't be platonic friends with the opposite
Or Crystal.
sex, that's just, I mean, that's almost like a red flag. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Right, but there's a difference, and this is something that I've dealt with like recently. There's a difference in being friends, like platonic friends, and acting fucking normal, and then crossing that line and being that's my bestie, and to the point to where they how do I put this without being so noticeable?
Well, one of them always, at least there's somebody in that situation that wants to fuck you up.
Non-stop all day, like they come when you're with them, it's non-stop text, and they're getting responses and it's zero, it's crickets on my end. And it's every weekend, let's go and hang out with this person and let's lie to me and make me think otherwise that you're not doing what you're doing. That's a fucking problem.
I mean, if somebody has
That's
to
a
lie
problem.
about it, then that's your red flag right there.
That's a
Right.
fucking
Like
and
that.
all it is, oh, she's not my type. I would never date her. You're fucking stuck up her ass like a tampon. So
Who's putting tampons up their ass?
him,
Ones with
Him.
alcohol soaked into them.
True.
meth.
True.
It's called butt chugging.
Yes, it is.
Educational moment from Drew today.
35-year-olds don't do that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why I would never date one.
Oh my god.
I
But-
haven't even had a drink in 6 months.
Yes.
I
Go,
have
Lydia.
not had
Lydia.
a drink, I think, since Jesse when we went out for our friend's birthday. I don't
I'm
think
not
I've had a
convinced that
drink
any
since
of you
then.
guys
I
fucking
have.
drink. I drank by myself in fucking Burbank for a goddamn weekend.
Wait till you're 35.
I'll
Yeah.
still be drinking if I'm on vacation. I'll be drinking
How often do you take vacations, Drew?
Yeah.
lately more than I should.
You going to Miami?
A staycation
yeah,
or a
I do.
vacation?
I do plan on going to Miami. I also have to go to Vegas on May 1st, and then also back to home to Iowa.
Well, let me know when
Why?
you go to Vegas. I'll get all the
Huh?
hookups for you.
Why? What
for-
are you going there for?
Where? I mentioned
Like
3 places.
Miami and Vegas and
Miami
Is it
is
for
where my best friend just moved there from Germany, and he's about to be a
Oh,
dad.
sweet.
So I'm gonna go see
Oh,
him. And then
nice.
Miami, my work partner is his birthday, and I've never met him in person, and I'm probably
Oh,
gonna go meet
really?
him. And yeah, I'm probably gonna go meet him in Vegas, and then I
Oh,
have to go home
God.
for my sister's graduation,
Okay. Okay.
and
Do
I
you
will be
like your
drinking
friend's
the
baby's
entire
mama?
fucking day. Oh yeah,
Do you
she's
like
dope.
your friend's favorite? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was the
So
best
no.
man at their wedding. She's awesome.
Oh, okay. So no interfering there.
No, no. If anything, I talk shit to him.
Oh,
Like
that's
treat
a
her better.
plus.
You know.
That's a plus.
Well,
I did
tonight's
have-
topic is boundaries and intrusion, navigating interference in relationships. We talked about the different kinds of relationships, how different people, family members, friends,
Kids.
outside kids, all can try to voice their opinion on whether or not you and your significant other should or should not be together. So I think we talked more about not being together than saying. I don't think we talked about anybody saying, "Hey, I'm so glad that you picked this person."
No, but I don't think that's considered interference. If they're like,
I've had some
like,
people tell
We're
me,
talking
"You
about
should be with
interference,
her.
Roger.
You should be with her."
yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
nah,
I get it.
Nah.
Yeah.
yeah, Jesse, yeah,
Heart's not in it,
Jesse,
you know, if your heart's not in it, it's not in it.
yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
I don't understand how the love doctor got his fucking doctorate.
From the school of
I-
hard fucking knocks.
Jesse
Really,
and
you
I
ain't
live.
fucking using it.
Jesse and I live less than 30 minutes from each other. Jesse's a love doctor. Not with me, but Jesse is a love doctor.
Yeah. I don't butt chug anymore either.
No, those days are over for him.
Yeah.
Missing out.
I believe I learned
All
this today.
He's grown up.
All right, guys, we'll be back next week, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. New topic, new episode, and we're back at season number 2. And thank you for joining
Can I
us.
say something real quick?
Yes,
course.
Lydia, go
Just
for
raise
it.
your hand.
Shameless plug, but Otis.
Butt plug.
No, I will never.
Sorry, that's the
get
first
over
thing that came to my
after
mind when
hearing
I heard
Roger's
plug.
story.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
But Otis, the one commenting, and I are actually going to be starting a podcast this coming Sunday.
She's
Really?
cheating on us. She's cheating on us.
Oh shit!
No, it's not. It has nothing. It's completely different. It's
She's cheating on
about
us.
everybody knows how much I preach about mental health and
Oh
how.
my god, tell me more.
So it's called Breaking the Stigma. So we want to talk about each episode is going to be about a different mental health issue and the stigmas that come along with that. And
Can
how
I be a
people,
guest?
And how people view you when you have those issues.
He's gonna be the
So-
When
before
does it-
example.
It's going to be Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just live on Facebook like this is.
Can I
Perfect.
be a guest on one episode? Because I'm
Sure.
fucked up.
She's gonna fucking.
There's
She's
nothing you
gonna.
want to advertise, like.
She's gonna
Those are
boost
inside
big
thoughts.
pharma sales. Everyone's gonna see Megan and get medicated the next fucking day.
Right, right. Like I just upped my dose of Rexulti. Trust me.
Record sales for Xanax after this week's episode.
Oh, I don't fuck with that. No.
They
No,
took
no,
away my
no.
Xanax.
Oh no.
I've never taken one. I will never. That is my biggest fear. That is the worst addiction and withdrawal that you can. It's worse than like any other opiate, any other benzo. The withdrawal
Actually,
from that. What?
My doctor started me on Klonopin, and
Oh,
if he chooses to take me off of it, I have to taper down, or
You
I
have
will go
to.
through legit withdrawals.
Exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. It's
there.
awful. It is awful.
Maybe if y'all just.
But
drank
yeah,
a little
I
bit
wanna be
fucking
a-
more,
I'll-
You guys wouldn't.
Drew is suggesting
Drew.
self-medicating.
Yeah.
Drew, just do a lot of meth while you're at it. Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty fucking happy.
I'm just
Because
kidding.
All
you're
right,
a
Lydia, we'll check out your show on Sunday
Thank
night.
you.
Yes, definitely. And we want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We will see you all next Monday. And
Yes, sir.
you could listen to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Music,
and our radio
Google.
station.
And you could also check out our exciting radio station. It's Kick-Ass Country. So you could go to Kick-Ass Country on TuneIn. We are on Apple Music. And you can go to
Google Play.
kickasscountrymusic.com and
Live
Google Play.
365.
Yep. Yep.
And you'll hear yours truly Monday through Friday from 2 to 6.
She don't even know what time she's
Central,
on.
2 to 6 Central Time when she decides to show up. So
Shut up, Roger. 3 to 7
Don't glue your eyes
Eastern
shut.
Standard Time. Yeah. Shut up, Jesse. Anyway, yeah, it was great seeing y'all. I love
and
y'all.
I'm on the
I've
air
missed
right
y'all.
now. I'm actually getting ready to hop into the studio. I'll be on the air till midnight Central Time tonight. So go to Live 365,
Tune in.
search Kick Ass Country, 2 words, and then you'll be able to listen in. We'll see you guys all next week.